They know. They know.
They know. They know. The old man has pulled the trigger.
Yep.
The way to get to them is to drive to them.
Right.
No dragging. Mm-mm.
I believe that's him, ain't it?
I think it's him right there. I believe that's... Y'all think that's a deer?
Look like a deer.
Huh? It's a doe.
Oh no, it's got horns.
You're kidding me.
Put one more on him.
That's not a bad deer, is it?
No.
Huh?
He ain't friendly.
Oh, there's the horn. I didn't know if there was one in there or not.
He ain't friendly at all. Look at that.
Look at that shot.
Yeah, look at that. That's nice.
Carter,
Look at that.
I want you to really fix him up real good.
Oh, he does
I'll
great.
try my best.
The best European mount I've ever seen.
Alright guys, back at the house. This is the deer my granddad killed this morning. And I'm going to show you how to do a European mount the way I do it. So I'm gonna start right here. I'm making a cut right here up his nose. Okay, so you can see I've made a cut all the way up here, all the way to the back. I'm just gonna start taking this hide off like this right here. Pretty simple. Take all this hide off. There's several different ways to do this. Some people don't even take the hide off. They just boil it and then pressure wash it off. I found that if you have the time just to do this, this is a lot easier for me. If you're in a hurry or whatever, you can probably just boil it with the hide on and pressure wash it off.
That's nice.
Here it is. Look, see? How long? How long did that take?
About 0.5.
15 minutes?
0.5.
10 minutes?
I mean, you can hang out on the wall right now.
Yeah, so pretty much I just screw him right on in the wall, right there to the forehead.
Right.
Make sure you get into a good stud. I'm gonna take this bottom jaw off and take that off. Really, you're just trying to get as much off as you can. I'll cut as much of this meat off as I can. You don't have to get it perfect. I mean, it's gonna come off when you pressure wash it after you boil it. I get as much off as I can to make the pressure washing easier. We got this thing pretty well cleaned up as much as I'm gonna do. You can keep cutting, you can not cut as much, but that's what I'm gonna do right there. And I'm gonna put it in the boil, but not right now, I'm about to go hunting. I'll put it in the boil tomorrow. I'm gonna stick this in there and let it boil for about 30 minutes. All right guys, it's been about 30 minutes. I'm gonna shut the heat off. See what he looks like. There's what he looks like. I'm gonna take him over here. I'm gonna strap him right here to this pallet and get to pressure washing. Just to pause real quick from the pressure washing, I about got it cleaned up, but this right here is called an earpiece, and you want to get these out. Here, see that? See how it's coming out? That right there. It's called an earpiece, and you want to get those out so you can pressure wash up in the brain. As you can tell, I am covered in this good substance, head to toe, all over my leg. That's the worst part of this process, honestly, is the pressure washing. Just all this brain matter and crap blows all up in your face and in your mouth. But here's what it looks like right here. Got a good clean head. I still got like a little, like some skin right here around the base of the antlers. That's because I didn't want to accidentally pressure wash the antler. If you hit the antler with the pressure washer, most of the time it just takes all the color out and then it's messed up. But I'm just going to take a knife and just kind of scrape that off with my knife and it'll be all cleaned up. But other than that, it's clean and ready for the next step. Here's the head from yesterday. Okay, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go to the next step. I'm gonna show you what that is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna let that get to boiling, and then I'm gonna stick that head in that pot, and I'm gonna put some Dawn on him. I'll show you. All right, you guys.
No.
We got a rolling boil. Down he goes.
What is
Dawn Platinum.
Oh.
I kind of try not to get it on the antlers. I think it might kind of discolor them. I'm not sure though. It may not at all. The reason why I use Dawn is because Dawn is a degreaser. So it helps a lot with all that leftover stuff on there. There shouldn't really be any after you pressure wash it, but it degreases it, kind of makes it cleaner.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
And I'm gonna let it do this for about 10 minutes. One thing that I've heard a lot of people say is that they like to put some kind of like foil or something around their antlers, and I've done it like that before. But I mean, they say if you don't do it, it discolors the antlers, but it doesn't. That's bull crap. It doesn't discolor them. It looks just perfectly normal. And honestly, the antlers that I did put foil on look worse than the ones I don't.
Ooh.
Here's what she looks like. Looking good. As you can see, there is no discoloration to the antlers in any way. That was already there, you can tell when you watch the video back. You let it dry for a while till it's dry. Now, like you always want to do before you whiten it, you want to make sure it's not just going to snap when you put it on the wall or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and just beat on the truck with it. As you can tell, it's pretty solid. So I think she's probably ready to whiten. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
We're at the point of the process now. We're going to do the final step, which is whitening this thing. I got some peroxide, I think it's like 40%, something like that, in this cup right here. And I got him over this bucket. It's gonna pour it. You gotta be really careful. You don't want this on your antlers, it'll bleach them.
We're gonna pour this all over him. Get it all off on his nose. Get that on his nose. That's all of it.
Now we're just gonna keep repeating this process.
Until when? Yo, it's still in there. It's still in there.
That's why I do it in a bucket. You just keep reusing this substance. I'm gonna keep pouring this over there. You wanna do it several times. And then I'll show you the finished product. All right, everybody, it is the next day. Here's the finished product right here. As you can tell, it whitened up nice. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Nice and clean. The antlers aren't discolored at all. Looks great. I boiled it for about 30 minutes, pressure washed it, boiled it again in Dawn for like 10 minutes, and then peroxide. And I let it sit overnight, let the peroxide really soak. Holy wow. So that is how you do a European mount. Be strong, be courageous, live for Jesus. We'll see you next time.